Shalom, Akim, to Yahweh. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders, great millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work of sincerity and truth. Alright, I have here on the screen a TV series called Project Blue Book. I don't know if any brothers have done a video on this, and if they have, Salakia. But I just recently came across this TV series, and I've been watching it, and it's not bad. It's basically going back into the mid 1900s when Esau was developing when Esau had already developed his aircraft and things of that nature, and he was already up in the heavens, flying around, and then they were witnessing, they were seeing things, lights. That's basically what it's about. And how the military, the Air Force, the CIA, they're all involved in trying to investigate these reports of lights in the sky. And it's not too bad, but Esau puts his little, his fables in there, his lies, regarding them being some kind of them being aliens, the way Esau depicts the aliens, and how they're capable of being killed, shooting them down and stuff like that, which is bullshit. But the good thing about it is how they're balls of energy, okay, because that's what it is. The spirits of Yahweh Shem Shai, the angels, are energy. And so let me bring out this scripture here in Hebrews chapter 1 and verse 14. It says, "Are they not all ministering spirits sent forth to minister for them who shall be the heirs of salvation?" So it says, are they not all ministering spirits sent forth to minister for them who shall be heirs of salvation? Right? So those are the angels that are they're spirits. Hebrews 1 and 7, it says, "And the angels he saith, who maketh his angels spirits, and his ministers a flame of fire." Okay, so they're energy, because we know that fire is a source of energy. So yeah, your brothers should check it out. It's pretty good. It's already on season 2, right? Season 2, episode 10, which came out March 24th, 2020. Okay, and I'm just barely starting season 2, episode 1. But I want to go into here the Wikipedia for the Project Blue Book, and it says, one of the series of systematic studies of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, conducted by the United States Air Force. It started in 1952. The first study of its kind following objects, Sign 1947 and Grudge 1949. A termination order was given for the study in December 1969, and all active under its auspices officially ceased on January 19, 1970. Project Blue Book had 2 goals: to determine if UFOs were a threat to national security, and to scientifically analyze UFO-related data. It says thousands of UFO reports were collected, analyzed, and filed. And Esau knows that they're there. That's why he's developing all these different types of artillery, military arsenals, whether it be land or aerial, because of this imminent day that is fastly approaching, which we know that is Yahweh Shai's return, and the angel, the Lord of Sabaoth, which means the Lord of armies. Okay, and Esau knows this. Okay, they know they're being watched. They know they're being monitored. Okay, they know that those what they call UFOs, or these beings from another dimension outside of this world, have the ability to control their technology. In the movie or in the series, you'll see that the lights that they're chasing after have the ability not only to outrun them at will, but they also have the ability to control their aircraft to cause it to malfunction, or take control of the will. Okay. And it says, and like I said, Esau knows. He's gathered enough data, enough reports to know that there's something out there. And now in our time, you know, they've come out, military, saying, yeah, these videos or certain photographs are true, you know, which we don't need those things. All we need is the scriptures, and we know what is here by way of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai revealing it to us by way of the men of the Lord that they're in the Bible, they're known as chariots. Okay, and all of us brothers have seen these things in the heavens. It says, as a result of the Condon Report 1968, which concluded there was nothing anomalous about UFOs, and a review of the report by the National Academy of Sciences, Project Blue Book was terminated in December 1969. The Air Force supplies the following summary of its investigation, which, of course, because in the movie they do say they hired this man, I think, to I believe he was I forget what he was before the Air Force hired him on, but his primary goal was to convince the people that these things were all false, that was their purpose. But then when they started getting into it, they started experiencing their own thing, so there was becoming more harder for them to deny that, you know. So yeah, man, you know, your brothers can read on it. You know, if y'all want, you can check it out. Check out that series. I don't know. I believe it's showing on Hulu. It said right here. Yeah, Hulu. I think it's the History Channel for free. But yeah, it's pretty good, man. You know, should check it out. But yeah, like the scriptures say that the Lord, let's get this one here real quick. In the book of Amos, chapter 9 and 8, behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and his eyes are the angels that are watching and monitoring everything that's going on in the earth. Okay, and the chariots, they hide in the clouds. Let's get this other one. This is Psalms 104:3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind, who maketh his angels spirits and his ministers a flaming fire, as I read in Hebrews 1. Okay, so the chariots of the Most High are for real. Let's get this other one here in the book of Isaiah, chapter 31:5. As birds flying, yeah, and when you see that, they show you those balls of light and the formation of how birds flock in the heavens in the V shape. As birds flying, so will the Lord Yahweh of hosts, right, the Lord of armies, defend Jerusalem. Defending, also he will deliver it, and passing over he will preserve it. Because he's going to use the chariots, mainly the one chariot of Yahweh by Shem Shai, to draw up the elect before the ultimate destruction is pushed out on the earth by way of thermonuclear destruction. But yeah, bro, y'all check it out. If not, you know, if you have not heard about it yet, as I said, it's a pretty good show. It shows you how they get, you know, in the heavens, and how they're trying to debunk everything, and trying to use weather balloons as a means of them, that light, people seeing the lights moving is by way of the weather balloon, and you know, stuff like that. And ultimately they start experiencing these things, and you know, and it's just crazy how in this movie they're showing how the chariots are capable of taking over their craft, and they also have individuals that have the ability, not the individual, but the chariots, the angels have the ability to get into their mind and how they don't speak, but it's a thought. It's like a feeling that they know what these chariots are saying or what they're about to do, or whatever the case may be. Which I'm bringing that up because going back to was it 2008, December 2008, when I saw my first chariot ever in my life. Like I said, brothers that keep up with my videos and the testimonies that I have. When I saw that chariot was a size of a full moon, and it was big, bright, white light, and it was corresponding with my thoughts. But it wasn't manipulating. It wasn't doing none of that. It was me. It wasn't even. It's not that I could control it. It was showing me that they were there. That it was there, by way of believing and not believing. So if I believed, if I had the faith in it, the light stayed on. If I didn't believe, the light would turn off. So for me, what I did in my mind was I told myself, no, this ain't true. This is I don't believe in it. Not that I didn't want to believe in it, but this is not anything for me to know or see, because I was learning in the scriptures about the chariots. But it was one of those things, was like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Is this for real? Because it, like, we say you can only see these things in the movies. So I told myself I'm not going to believe, and so I believed completely. I disbelieved completely, to where as soon as I thought that thought, the light completely turned off, and it was like the night sky. But as quick as I saw it turn off, I begged it to come back on, and to believe, the light came back on immediately, and it shone bright. It shone brighter than what it was, because of my belief. Basically, it was showing me that they were there. Yahweh Bashim Shai is there. And it was, that's for me to know, and and for me to share to your brothers. But it's when I say it's for me to know, is that only I know what I saw, and I know what I went through that night. So, in this show, it shows you the balls of light and their energy, which we know, as I read here in the scriptures, to prove it in Psalms 108, Hebrews 1. So with that, y'all brothers, check it out. Till next time, I want to say shalom.